Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The light of hope shines even for you. Don't give up.
So this one shall not die alone. Turo is pleased. No beast or brigand did this. It is of Turo's own doing. I flew. Yes, Turo soared far above the clouds, surpassing every boundary of mortal man. He flew with the very gods themselves, accomplishing what none shall ever do again. Turo had gazed at John and Jod as a cub. This one sat in awe at their elegance, their freedom. He wished for nothing more than to join them in the sky, and yet no solution could be offered. His mortal shell was not one so easily shed. Burdens held him down to Nirn, denying his flight. He believed this a fact, one unchanging and inescapable. And so, Turo waited, spending his life toiling away under the stars, with John and Jod gazing back at him. This one had grown tired of this normalcy, despised every waking moment of it, and so he broke free of his burdens and began his pursuit of flight. This one does not judge those who live a regular life. He sees the joy and simplicity in the mundane. He appreciates its beauty. It is ideal for some, allows them to live a life fulfilled and die with happiness. Yet for Turo, his dream, His desires were too much to simply leave idle. They ate within him, sprouting doubts and possibilities in his mind. He had always wanted more, and could no longer let his ambitions rot. He wished to live like a king, if only for a moment. Thank you. Toro wishes you success, wherever that may be. It was not a task easy to surmount. This one is not so inclined in these arts. Toro endured countless nights of endless study and experimentation, honing the magic that would grant his wish. Each night, the moons would soar above his head, gazing at his work, waiting for his arrival. Yes, this one's turmoil was not in vain, and so he soared. Toro was aware of this fact. He knew he could not sustain his flight forever, and so this one had no fear. There is a peace in inevitability, a satisfaction that cannot be found elsewhere. No matter the effort, this one's fate was sealed. He knew nothing he did could change it, and so Toro laughed as he fell, threw his head back, and yelled into the winds, for not even the gods could take such an experience away. He had won. No matter his fate, he had felt that which none else had. The precious time he spent above the clouds far surpasses the life of normality that awaited him on the land below. No ounce of Toro would change his actions, and for that, he shall die happy. This one's injuries are too great. He doubts your spells or potions would have much effect. Still, if Toro was to escape his death, he does not know what he would do, for how can one surpass such an achievement? It is as Toro said, no ounce of him regrets his choice. If he were to wake up tomorrow, his only wish would be to fall once again. He believes it is a greater tragedy to never feel such a dizzying fall at all. Toro only asks for you to live as he did, if but for a moment. Do not squander your hopes. Achieve your flight, no matter the cost.
Another one. Do you two come to take in her beauty? I follow all that breathes life into this decaying world, all that acts as a beacon in the blinding darkness. But a true follower? No, the gods are fickle, like their creations. They embody change. Change in a world, no certainties. I wish to be tied down, to be reassured of one truth, no matter what it is. I seek mastery. Mastery of my written art, and mastery of my soul. Both endeavours are intertwined, bound together with the strongest of twine. Visiting these sites furthers both ambitions. Inspiration is struck, and in turn, abatement is offered. It is a relationship that shall continue to thrive without my intervention. That which keeps the world moving, of course. The art of poetry. Their words are conduits for power. They control the mind of the masses, influence them in a way no sorcerer ever could. I seek not to enthrall the masses, but to enrapture them with thoughts and feelings they can't describe. Make them live the moments I have lived, feel what I have felt. A powerful tool, but such power does not come without a source. Spoken words alone could not tell the tale of the question you ask, be it a fault of my tongue, or the restrictiveness of such a binding. I do not know. Now I fear you must leave. My time here nears, and I shall not spend what little is left of it engaging in a mere extension of my ambition, much to my chagrin. As with you, farewell.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here. This shrine was built by the Dunmer. As our land was scorched by fire and brimstone, Azura's prophecies led us to safety. She is a Daedra, a powerful being who watches from beyond our mortal plane. She has chosen you to be her champion. There is no one else, but very well. I cannot force you to accept your destiny. Azura, who led her children away from the disaster of Vardenfell. You are the prophet that reveals our true future. Azura, who led her children away from the disaster of Vardenfell. You are the prophet that reveals our true future. No harm shall come to you, for I live under Azura's rule.
walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Are you bothering me for a reason? As steward of Winterhold, my job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Nothing. I don't really know anyone at the college. Look, I'm trying to do as little as possible. You're getting in the way of that. It turns out that if people think you're some sort of secret wizard, they'll let you get away with a lot. I guess everyone just assumes I've got some connections at the college, because I'm a Dunmer. People won't say it, but they're afraid of me, so they leave me alone. Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellakar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college. Daedra take you then. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellakar. Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Welcome to Winterhold, or at least what's left of it. This here's the frozen hearth. That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss. I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college, though even that's dried up some. Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. Let's sate that appetite, huh? Until next time. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend. Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes. Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. Well, most of our business comes from folks traveling to and from the college. The mages at the college keep to themselves for the most part, so we don't see much of them. If you're here for the college, don't let the folks in town bother you. Just try and keep to yourself. It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then. Until next time.
Running low on mead.
No, even Ranmir can only drink so much.
How come you're in Winterhold? My pa says people like you are the reason no one lives here anymore. My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them. Fine. Besides, Irid and I are just playing hide and seek. Irid says the mages at the college are nice people, but
Oh, yes,
my
quite
pa says
fine.
they're bad.
My accommodations here continue to be just what I
Did
need.
you know that most of Winterhold fell into the sea? I heard
Are
it's
you
because of that
referring to your
college.
other customers? No, everything is quite
Why
all
did they
right.
do that?
I expect a bit of
Why would they be
animosity
so
now and then.
evil?
I see. Well, that's
All right then.
get out of it.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready. And I told you I'd pay it when I'm good and ready. That's what I thought.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. Winterhold doesn't offer much, but we like living here. Been here all our lives. We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. All right, then.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Huh, humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground? No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reason behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winter... has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. And don't you believe a word of it. Well, you clearly possess the minimum aptitude required. Congratulations. And welcome to the College of Winterhold. Just like anywhere else, it's all about who you know. Lucky for you, you know me. I hope I can count on you if I ever need a favor. Wow, look at you. You show real promise. I look forward to following your progress here at the college. Oh, and one final thing. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still.
What you learn here will last for a
Excellent.
lifetime. Several
Well,
of
I
your
think
talented.
this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. All right, everyone. That's all for now. Keep it up.
Cesargo continues to struggle with wards. You have time to practice?
Maybe later? I'm sort of busy now.
Cesargo understands.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us. Someday the college may be fully accepted by the Nords. I hope that my work as Archmage may help. Meanwhile, it's not the place of the college to become involved in local politics. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain. Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Until next time.